Well, okay. There it is. Art. Work. Artwork. Works of art. Art. Working. Work of art. Artwork. Art. Let's work. We have work to do. It is in the world of art for a game called Shuffle Wars. And shuffle because there are cards involved in the game. This game down below is called Small Towers. That's different. The game we makey is called Shuffle Wars, and it has cards in it, and we've been slowly working down a long list of battle cards, 50 of them. We're getting there. This be 39. If this is a power card and a defense card, speed, health, this is a luck card called Alter Flare. Okay. Believe me, it's not the craziest thing we've tried. A luck card. They are improbable characters or forces you put into battle against over-the-top fantasy creatures and forces in battle, and somehow they win. That's how luck cards are supposed to be. The mechanics actually make for a improbable luck win. So the characters, well, props, effects, whatever they are, need to reflect the fact that it is not likely they would succeed in battle against big forces. So, luck, alter, flare, alter, is it altar or alter? These are different words. It's alter. Oh my goodness. Okay. So I was thinking like altar, which is a prop. We have this thing up, like a table that's like up on a dais in a church kind of a thing, and that's an altar. Alter is different. Alter, okay, is alternate. Alternate flare. Flare. Okay. We don't know what we're doing. So it is not an altar. It is an altar. Okay. It is an altar flare. An altar flare. So it is not a normal flare. It is an alternate flare. It is I have no idea what's going on. Flare. So, big bright thingy thing? Sure. But like, how does this at all relate to... What are we talking about? Alter... Flare. What are we talking about? Alter flare. Okay, it is not an altar. It is an altar. It's a flare, but it's a different kind of flare. Okay. Well, I don't know. I don't know what this is yet. An altar flare. Okay. So, flare. So how could this win? I mean, let's think about that. If it is... Does it distract? Is it... So a flare gun... Big cartridge inside this thing. Explosive propellant. Blah 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 blah. And when it shoots out this projectile, ignites at the same time with stuff that is going to be nearly impossible to extinguish. It burns for only a short time, but it is, I guess, hot to a certain extent, but bright. So it is propelled. And I suppose it could be attached to something that also, like, makes it, slow down. Because here's the thing. These are launched, right? So you shoot a flare gun up. Because it's a signal. So, you know, pow. Goes up. I have no idea what this is going to be. And it is already bright and on fire and stuff, but it is propelled, and so it's still going. And up here, it's going to slow down. Turn around. And the bright is up here now. The signal is up. And the idea is you want the signal to stay up. So there are some things attached to it that keep it up for longer. This shape with like not a propeller, but because it doesn't propel, but it slows it down. And it's not like a parachute either, because that would well, it would inflate immediately, and it would I think there are probably different kinds, but this would be much simpler to just have a thing that is going to take a long time to come down because it's doing this spinny thing, which gives the signal a long time to hang out. Okay, great. How does that win a battle at all? Well, it is bright. It's a signal. Can be distraction. I don't know. Does it flash? Is it like a blinding thing? Sheesh. Wow. Coffee, save me. Save me. Excuse me. Wow. I do not know. I can understand the idea of, a flare, where in combat, like, literally, this is because you need reinforcements to come help. You need to see So it's at night or... And it could expose the enemy if it's dark and suddenly you have light. You can see, you can expose the enemy. It is also going to make sure people understand where you are. That's the drawback. Wow. Best I got is it's a flash. The best I got is people are going to be blinded. Flare. I have to start thinking about different definitions of it, though, because this is not going to fly. I don't have any ideas for why this would even win in a luck situation. Right? Layer. Could also be fire. Ignition. Fire. It could be. It could be. It's like, it's so close to an explosion, actually. Right? But it's more bright than anything else. It's more bright than forceful. It's more bright than hot. But it is forceful. Flare. Actually, yeah, let's go toward fire, because otherwise I'm totally at a loss. Bright and blinding, but also fire. That's like the best I can think of to make it. Worthy of battle in this situation is sort of where I'm going with this. What am I sketching? I don't know. This is doodles. Doodles. I'm so lost with this one, of course, like all of them. What would be... What visual could be paired with the words altar flare and the idea that it's going to win because of luck? I have no idea. We could do... Yeah, not filled with a whole bunch of ideas. But flare can mean fire and ignition. Man, it's not like I know what's up. This is confusion. if it is bright, explosive, surprising, fire, ignition, I guess that's close to how a luck win works. Because it's surprising, maybe, kinda. If I say, um, I don't know what this is. Do I just put a big effect? Do I just put a central flare explosion effect in the center of the image and call it an alter flare? I mean, I can. That's not the question. The question is, what would that say to a player looking at the card? I don't know. What does this say? If I did this, yeah. Oop. Hmm. I guess what I'm saying is don't know if this would be the best I got. Like, I get the idea. I can do this effect. That's not the question. The question is, what is this? I put this card down, and it goes into battle, and I'm hoping for it to produce a luck win against its enemies. Improbable win because it was taken down to a death blow where it turns it around and wins. That's how a luck win works. I'm looking at this image and I read the words alter flare. Well, it's kind of a flare, I guess. I don't think there's any... I don't think there's any words on this that make sense. I mean, there's none of this that really makes sense. Now, I've done things like inversion bomb. So now I'm running into the problem of I don't want to copy what I did before. So how else could this be an alternate layer? Coffee, save me. So the way a flare works, it ends up being very passive, right? You you launch this thing up in the sky, and it's nowhere near pointed at the enemy. It's really meant to cast light over a large area. It goes just down to the ground. I mean, it's not pointed at anything. It doesn't do... It's super passive. What if an alter flare was not passive? What if it was very active? It came at you. It was like a homing missile, but a flare. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying yet. I still don't know what it is. That doesn't help. Right. I mean, I'm just gonna be lost doing effects. I'm just gonna do effects forever. If I can't figure out what I'm doing, I'm just gonna doodle. Which is not a solution really. But sheesh. Okay. I kind of like it to be active, not passive. At least then it seems a little more worthy to be in battle. I'm not sure that helps much, but let me finish that sentence. I don't think that helps much, but I got nothing. I think that's what I'm saying. I got nothing. I don't mind like a trail of smoke that's flare-like. I don't mind it being bright at the head of it. That's very flare-like. Smoke can also be part of a flare. That's fine. And it can also be helpful in combat. So a flash grenade and a smoke bomb, these are things that help. This could be part of what is important about this. Yeah, I'm totally doodling at this point. I don't think this... Like, I like the donut shape, actually. But I don't think this is going to work if I do that over and over. Is it? I don't know. I'm not thrilled with this yet. Like it comes at you, okay. It fogs up the area, okay. It also blinds you because it's got the bright. Obviously, it's flare. Okay, I'm still with you. I'm keenly aware of the fact that if I just throw enough effects on it, I don't have to explain it because it will just be overwhelming. Like, that's actually a thing. I could do that. It's pretty much a cop-out, but I could do it. What is an altar flare? What are we talking about? It's because I put more detail in it doesn't mean I know what I'm doing at all. This is called covering up. Instead of covering up a mistake, I'm just covering up like a lack of understanding of what I'm doing here. Because it might lead to something, but also if it doesn't, might still get something done. Maybe. There's no guarantees at all. This is going to go anywhere. There's so much detail, though. It must be something, right? This is what the brain does. The brain says, it must be something, of course, because I can focus on a detail, and so the brain, puzzling out what it must be because of the detail, therefore it exists. Like, yeah. Visual effects relies on this trick of the brain to try and make sense of things when there's no sense in it. You just need to get the brain to give up, effectively. If you very clearly describe what it is, well, the brain can object. It's not that. I know that's not true, the brain says. The And if you overwhelm the brain says, fine, whatever. It's whatever it is. Win. I am so cheating. I mean, honestly, that's what that is. It's a cheat. I am saying, of course it's a thing. Alter flare, pff, don't you know? By drawing it like this. And I think yeah, I think this is probably how I'm going to end up doing it. I mean, not just because I have no other ideas, but also because the more time I spend on it, the more I'm committed to it. Well, then what's all this goofy doodling on the outside? Yeah, okay, I have to clean that up. Because if that's true, I can't just do that, right? I could start with this. Redo that. Well, I actually could. Oh, this is such garbage. It really is. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. And, yeah, there's something. First of all, let's clean this up. No, it doesn't make sense. Why do you ask? I put enough detail on it. It doesn't matter what it is. Let's stare at a flare for a second. What do you see? You don't know. Exactly. Yeah, man, this is... The more I'm doing this, the more I'm like, of course, alter flare. This is so goofy. This process is like trash that I somehow fashioned into character design, which is not how I want to promote it, but it's what's going to be. It's what it's going to be for sure. Okay. He says as if it's a thing. This is the head of this flare thing, where I might do some detail in the middle, but I'm happy with it just being Mhm. Now, let's do this part, because I should probably do this. Yeah, I don't mind it doing, like, something like, if a normal flare goes, like, up and then down, right? It just falls with gravity. It's very predictable. This is going to be crazy sidewinder. It's not doing predictable things, including maybe going up a little bit. So it's traveling. It's active. It's not passive. It's traveling and it's heading toward you. It's also going up a little bit, which is weird, right? Okay. Oops. Perhaps this breaks up too. That might not be a bad idea. Like as it's traveling, the trail behind it breaks up some. Yeah, I'm not focused. It's hard to say why this is what it is or whatever, because I'm purposely trying to make it odd, alternate. I'm trying to say whatever you're predicting about it is going to be defied. Right. I think I think I'm just trying to say to the audience, you don't know what this is. And isn't that surprising and spooky and potentially able to win? Yeah. Actually, that is, it's like everything I can't quite get behind in terms of artwork. Well, you know what, audience? You can decide what you think it is. No, I hate that. And that's exactly where I'm going with this. So funny. This is like not cool. Which is, you know what? If that's what it is, because that's what it is, okay. I can sort of understand why I need to do it that way. An altar flare. Well, sure it's this. Of course it's this. You didn't know? Well, just look at it longer. You'll figure it out. No. It's... Oh my. This... hurts my design sensibilities, because this is like the opposite of how a designer would think. But an artist? Well... Oh, goodness. Right about the time I step back and look at it, and I'm like, yeah, it's coming together. I'm like, are you kidding? There's nothing here. This is such garbage. There's nothing here. It is all made up. I mean, of course. I mean, right? Now just wait till I throw in some extra detail on this, and then it'll be like, wow! And that's kind of not... I don't promote this way of... I mean, let's call it out. This was supposed to be character design. This was supposed to be effects design, props design, some kind of design on what it is that the portrait will use as a reference to, hey, what the heck is an altar flare? And the answer is not here. There's no answer. There's no answer to that question at all. We're not answering the question. What is an altar flare? I don't know. And that's, you know, I hate to put off the problem until we do the portrait, because my future self is not going to be happy with that. But what we're going to do is go with it and come back later and be like, how successful was that goofiness? And if there's some modest amount of success, we will take that, and then we will redo the rest. Yeah? Wow. What a pile of... Okay. Let's try this. Oof. This is garbage. This is really bad. And it's funny because I'm kind of saying, of course, it's guarded. That's what an altar flare is. It's exactly like that. It's kind of what I'm saying, which is so goofy. And I'm not sure it's going to work out. Um, uh, who's to argue, right? Who's to say what an altar flare is, right? That's exactly what I'm leaning on, which is so counter to the idea of design. Let's go for it. This is what it is. This is a flare in the sense that it's got a bright, overpowering flash capability and trail of smoke as well. So it has two tactical advantages that it can deploy in battle. And it also is odd because it comes at you not passively but actively, shot at, traveling toward enemies in such a way as to be super effective, especially up close. It does blind them and smoke them off at the same time. It's such a good tactical thing that it could, in fact, win. It could. It totally could. It's winning right now. What are you talking about? It's such win. Whoops. What just happened? Don't do that. What was that? Did that just merge down? Don't do that. Duplicate. There we go. Yes. Because I want to do this. Get some of that. Maybe not all of it, but some. Okay. So, I can't say I know exactly what this is about yet. So, to see the trail and it goes up, that's odd. It is trailing a lot of smoke. That's odd. It's still bright in the center. Let's go with this. Where now I'm gonna highlight the bright. If I just keep adding more and more and more and more detail, maybe it'll make sense. That's where my head is at right now. How far can I go with this idea? Again, straight lines. Not sure. I like celebrate a little bit in my head when I can get a straight line out of this tablet. Long, straight, smooth line, yeah, or whatever. It's just crazy. Okay. Guess that works okay. This design just says help me. It's so I'm just so lost with this start to finish. Oh, I can't draw that angle. Huh. Okay. I can kind of see where that is. Again, I'm just saying Wow, this is trash, so throw in more detail. Because if I overwhelm, I'm gonna get there. I think. I hope. Maybe not. Wow. Oh my goodness. What a mess. What a mess. What a mess. What a mess. And if my point was to say, yeah, right? Then mission accomplished. But I don't know if that was the point. I don't know if that's effective. Okay, let's do something like that, but not. Where I just tone that down. But I swear, it's nothing but garbage detail. There's nothing else in this. So I'm laughing because this makes no sense. And yet, ladies and gentlemen, I give you altar flare. Oh my god. I don't know. You think I know what this is? This I have no idea. But I'll tell you, it begins to look like it must be something, right? Begins to look like that. Must be. Has to be something, right? Where's this black outline? Yeah, let me just tone that up a little bit more. A little more graphic. Yeah, yeah, okay. My gosh. that was an adventure and crazy. I guess we have created an altar flare. But I don't know what that is. And you don't know what that is. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Altar Flare. A character design, a luck card in our battle card game called Shuffle Wars. That's my story and I'm sticking with it. Hey bots, what's up? The bots are playing Small Towers as they do to show off the game and pretend they're human. Aren't they adorable? But they're not. In a jungle, this cartoon ape enjoys making games as well as playing games, and if you enjoy that idea, you're welcome to follow and be notified and show up on stream, and when you do, please do Command Tie. Command Tie lets me know you are here, and I will acknowledge you as being here. Until then, have fun, do well, be good, stay safe. See ya.